Hello, darlings! Today I'm giving you a tour of a tiny house on Whidbey Island. It's surrounded by trees, making it feel woodsy and secluded. Turns out this tiny home is on a farm that practices permaculture. We take an educational stroll, meet the farm animals, touch a turkey's unique blue head, and more. Greetings from Whidbey Island. For the next 2 nights, I'm gonna be sleeping alone in a tiny house in a wooded area. The tiny house is right here. It's quite a sunny day. Oh, there's a hammock. Here's what it looks like as I walk closer to the hammock. There's also a fireplace with some wood and 2 seats and a grill. Macrame. Oh, that's cute. And there's also a little log with a mushroom in it, a polypore. Alright, I gotta access the key. Got the passcode. Hello to you too. Where do I begin? I know it's a tiny home, but there's like all sorts of cool little things here and there, so many details to look at. When you first enter, you see the kitchen, and then to the right is a bookcase, but it is a staircase that leads all the way up to a bed. That's the entrance door. And then there's a couch here. I put all my stuff on there, but we have 2 seats. And this one, I believe it extends out to a sleeping area. And we have the wood stove, and we have a little tiny broom and a fire extinguisher behind it. Let me pull it all the way out. Oh, it goes pretty long. Okay, so then you sit on this couch and enjoy the pixels. As for the kitchen, we have our knives, scissors, cups, and a sink, and a place to put your dishes. And what's this? Okay, it tells you the indoor and outdoor temperature and the time and the weather forecast. When we turn around, we have the stove. Let's see. Oh, this is cute. What does this say? Some people want a big house, a fast car, and lots of money. Some people want a tiny cabin in the woods away from those kind of people. I feel like I'm both of those types of people. We have quite a few options for pots and pans. Very nice. And spices on a magnet. This is empty, so I guess we could put our clothes in there. We got a shelf of DVDs. Zoolander, Juno, Sideways. I like that. Now what is this? It says art. Ooh. Pastels. Acrylic paint. I'm gonna use that. Narnia. Oh cool, stickers. Okay, this is for guests to take. I will put this on my bullet journal. And there's candy. This is my bullet journal. Ooh. I don't have much space. Let me put it inside. There we go. There is a guitar on the wall. What else? That must be the bathroom. This is a compostable toilet. And above it, there are instructions. How to do your business. I wonder how many people were reading that when they were pooping. And then right around the corner, we have the shower. And an extendable mirror. Doingy, doingy. Alright, we are going to go up these stairs. Bookshelf. So when you go up here, you gotta watch your head. It is a little bit narrow. I almost brought Mommy O here and she's scared of heights. Ta-da! It's the bed. Queen size. Oh, skylight! Ooh, Ooh, look! You can see all the trees. It'll be so awesome if we could see stars tonight. It looks like there is a curtain thing that pulls so then we could sleep in the morning if the sun gets too bright. So be careful because this is quite short. And right below is the kitchen. Your eyes will not get bored. There's a lot of decorations. Here we have a paper wreath. These are pages from a book. Here we have a lovely little bottle of flowers and garlic. This tiny house is next to a farm, and I bought the barnyard set of eggs, which comes with 2 chicken eggs, 2 duck eggs, and 2 turkey eggs. Under the stove is the fridge. Oh, what's this? Wait, are those chives? Also bought some of their kale. I keep discovering new things. This velvety stool, if you lift it up, the lid, what's inside? Something. And this one, blanket. I am so totally in love with this pattern. It looks like pine needles. And there are games in the stairway. Oh, and some old books, vintage. Tiny book of... Ooh. Whoa. Look at the details on that. That looks fun. William Shakespeare. Oh, I love the sides of this. Look at that. Look at those edges. Oh. Vintage-gasm going on. And then what's here? Oh, it's locked. Okay, that's where we have our spoons and forks and knives. What a great color. This copper with the yellow with brown streaks on it. Cool, more cooking stuff. And dishes. Under the sink, it says more kitchen stuff. So, boom. And coffee, marshmallow, graham cracker, complimentary medium roast, local coffee, umbrella, and a table. Oh, there are 2 small tables like this, bistro tables. So I'm debating. Right now it is 4:15 and I am getting a bit hungry. Thankfully the sun doesn't set until 9 p.m. tonight. Yeah, because if it gets dark at like 4, then I wouldn't go out. Just about to head to dinner and I just noticed something, another thing. Next to the bonfire, there are skewers. Maybe for marshmallows? And what's this? I guess you could toast something with it. I guess you put bread in there. It looks like the shape of bread. I just noticed these must be the chives that were placed in our fridge. Had dinner in Langley, which is less than a 10-minute drive from the tiny house. Then back to the Airbnb. The lighting is perfect now. Let's go upstairs. Boom. Very bright. Let's take off the light and look up at the skylight. In real life, it doesn't look as bright blue. This camera is making it look more vivid. Alright. So if you look above, I closed up the skylight. Alright guys, it's past midnight. It's time to sleep. Morning. This is how dark it is with all the curtains shut. Now that back one doesn't have a curtain, but you still can sleep in. It is Thursday. I'm gonna do my normal morning routine. Turn to light position and use lighter provided. Woohoo! Just remember to take this off. I put some room temperature water into this cup because if I drink only the hot stuff, it's going to be too hot. So I'm going to mix it up. Bottoms up. Now for round 2. In goes my mushroom powder. It contains masala chai, cacao, lion's mane, cordyceps, chaga, reishi, cinnamon, turmeric, and Himalayan salt. Pokey! He really likes to follow you. Hello! On my first full day on Whidbey Island, I checked out Bayview Farm and Garden, walked around Earth Sanctuary, ate pizza, and so forth. 12:13. Okay, good night. What was I gonna say? I just realized I didn't cook with the turkey eggs yet, or any of the eggs. You know, I was thinking turkey egg, but I'd really like to try the huge egg, the duck egg. Some olive oil. It was very tough. To make sure we don't have the cooking smell lingering, let us open all the windows. Upstairs, all 4 windows are open. Sink windows open, stove windows open, bathroom windows also open. Got about 20 minutes before going on the farm tour. So let's play the guitar, or at least try, because I don't know how to play the guitar, but I do know how to pluck strings. When I was a kid, I played with a guitar, I made up a song, and the song requires only one hand. Let's make it a little higher after that. Oh, my fingers got lines through them. Let's sign the guest book.
Hi, I'm Asia and this is Sweetwater Farm. We started this farm about 6 years ago on Whidbey Island. We are focused on regenerative agriculture, no-till, permaculture practices. We grow organic veggies and fruit of all kinds, as well as raise our own animals for meat, eggs, and just to be part of the living ecosystem that is here on the farm. We try to get them out on pasture as much as we can, but here we have a lot of predators. We have coyotes, bald eagles, great horned owls, lots of things that want to get chickens. So for the most part, we do keep them in this area. We'll rotate who goes out on the pasture, but we can't bring them all out on the pasture every day. So we found creative ways to create more green forage to mimic what their natural diet would be, even when in a smaller area. So the blackberries, they stand up to their wear and tear, and so they have tons of green berries that attract insects that they can eat. We also make what we call chicken salad bars, which is us growing really nutritional greens for them that they can't destroy immediately. So, you know, they get kale, they get spinach, they get oregano, parsley, thyme, calendula, chamomile, mint. We grow veggies for them too, and we actually create spaces in here that they can eat them whenever they want. We call this the chicken salad bar, and these are baby chicken forage now, but they grow up and they grow through the wire, and the chickens can only eat it up to the wire, so the plants actually keep growing, and so it's just this regenerative salad bar that feeds them. And we have those all over. Sometimes we're actually building some more, so we hope to have more. But every spring and summer they get constant fresh greens here. They get kale.
Oh, they get strawberries too.
Yeah, I know. They're lucky chickens. We raise mealworms actually for them, so they're very spoiled. The two with the red harness are newer to us. That's a mama and her baby. And this is Rose, and she's been here for a while, so she'll probably come over and say hi.
What's his name?
That's Clover.
A Clover?
That's Rose, and we call her Mama. You guys want to come out in the room?
So they always come back?
Yeah, they're good. They stay by us usually. They're always warm, their heads. You should...
Ooh.
Isn't it just so funny? You just don't picture it to be so warm.
Why are they so warm?
I don't know. That's just how it is. And their head color changes like throughout the day in their moods. See, they're like, oh, we want to fight. You guys have all this room. You don't have to fight.
Their heads are like a mood ring.
I know. Yeah.
Did you imagine this life 10 years ago?
You know, I think I probably always dreamt of a life like this, but really didn't think it was possible. I remember living in like a condo in Austin, working a corporate job and saying to friends, like, what if we all just bought a bunch of land and tried to live off of it? And it seemed like such a joke, but to them, it was like, oh, that's just Asia's crazy dreaming ideas. But I did want to do it. And then I met my husband who had the same dream and didn't think it was crazy. And we said, let's just go for it. And it's been amazing. Yeah, it's been better than I could have imagined. Huh. And the critters, they make it so entertaining. They all are curious. They all interact with each other. I know. He's all worked up because we have a girl doglet too, and she is in heat.
I learned that geese protect ducks and ducks eat slugs.
And there is a farm stand on the property, so guests can come and pick up whatever they want for their stay if they didn't order from us before they arrived, or on their way out, stock up for the drive home. This is the second entrance to Sweetwater Farm. It's on Cultus Bay. You can't miss us because we've decorated the columns with some of our favorite flowers on the farm. There's also a sign that we always have out when the farm stand's open, letting people know what we have. So it'll say eggs, kale, chard, spinach, whatever is in the stand, so you know if you want to stop or not. So we call this area the Shire. It's beautiful underneath these really tall old Doug fir trees. It feels Hobbit-esque, so we called it the Shire. And we've used this area for group farm bonfires, as well as it's a great place to host workshops. We've had instructors from all over the Pacific Northwest who've taught here. They come, they're students, sometimes it's a weekend-long workshop, and they camp for the weekend in the woods and on different spots in the farm, in the orchard, and this is the meeting spot for the actual workshop while they're here.
Within walking distance, there's also a yurt you could sleep in. Wanted to show you the interior, but it was occupied at the time. Hope you enjoyed this tiny house tour and the farmland walkthrough. For ideas on what to eat and do on Whidbey Island, watch my other video titled Traveling Alone Again. Search it on my YouTube channel. I also put the link in the description box. See you in the next video. What's it gonna be about? Maybe I'll reveal something I've been working on. There's a lot of things I've been working on, including new merch. Woohoo! Stay tuned. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. For food and travel in Korea, check out my other channel, Sweet and Tasty TV. Toodles, my noodles. Oh, okay, so once we get inside, we want to remove the shoes. I have my shoes on here, so I gotta grab the flip-flops out of my car. In the Airbnb instructions, it says sometimes the gravel can get on your feet, your shoes, and scratch up the wooden floor. So we don't want to do that. So we will switch over to the flip-flops and keep the flip-flops inside. Walking to my car, there's a tiny home. The road is just over there. And then there's a bush here, a berry bush. Raspberry bush. Maybe it's blackberry. Next to the mini couch, there is a Bose sound system and DVD instructions. And then above, we have some decorations and a round window. And on the ceiling, those are lights, but it also looks like antlers, abstract antlers. From up here, we could see the sculptural trees. What is that? It looks like some sort of rock, but it looks like sun rays, metallic sun rays. And over here we have a house. While the sun's still out, I'm trying to figure out where all the light switches are and how to turn on all the lighting fixtures. Now it's kind of a puzzle. It's kind of a discovery. Okay, so here's one. That's the one that was on when we came in. But if we turn that off, how do we turn this guy on? Right? Now, I followed the wire. Follow? Okay. The wire okay, it plugs in here, but then the wire also goes around here and boom, here's a switch. And then there was light. Oh, these kind of look like spider legs. Okay, now, what about this light? I guess this is a switch for it. Alright, so that's the switch for the abstract antlers, pipe antlers. Alright, so we turn that off. This one is this. Okay. We're figuring things out around here. What else do we need to know? What's this? Looks like a light, but it's not turning on. See, here's another one. But oh, how did I do that? How did that happen? I mean, I never used these before, so I'm not sure. Whoa, how did that happen? Above this painting is another skylight. Hey, I just noticed. You know that circular window on the top? The frame is made of a tree trunk, and around it the wood is radiating as if it's a sun. Remember this thing I was trying to figure out how to turn it on? Look at this. It's a night light. So when there's a shadow on it, there's no like other direct light going on it, then it turns on.